welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs and the champions of the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. At the end of the night, one team lifts the Lombardi Trophy. Who's it going to be? Thanks for having us one last time this season. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and Greg, the big question surrounds the AFC champions. The Chiefs, they are back in the big game for the fourth consecutive year. They won Super Bowl 57 and 58, lost last year to Philadelphia. How do they cap it off with a third Super Bowl in 4 years here tonight?
Well, I'll tell you, it's just quite remarkable that year in and year out, in a league like the NFL, Mike, that just prides itself on parity, the entire league is set up to prevent dynasties, to prevent this exact situation that we have with the Chiefs from happening. But here disappointing, underwhelming performance last year against Philadelphia. They're going to have to play a lot better here if they want to make it 3 out of the last 4.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line. That's where the opening drive of the game will begin. 10th season now for the 2-time MVP of the league, 3-time Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes, Greg, back after suffering the knee injury in Week 15 of the 2025 season.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll push forward for about a yard. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Smith. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
On fourth down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. Brock Purdy leading this 49ers offense out from the last pick in the draft to his 5th season in the NFL.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
First rule of backed up offense. Get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
He'll let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Gator Kohus up from the secondary. He gets in to record the sack. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. The Chiefs offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So play caller's dream, 2nd and inches. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Gain on the play. It's fourth down.
They'll try it now with Walker. Into space. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Kansas City. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, 49ers. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Chiefs on top. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it. Second down and 2. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Kenneth Walker, at Super Bowl 60 MVP from his time in Seattle, coming out for the Chiefs' next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Walker. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
Malik Mustafa on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal. One more time with Walker. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Gain of 3 yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on fourth and goal. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And Butker on for the extra point. Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight.
Harrison Butker to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man, it's the tight end, Drake Thomas. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Gain of 12.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that'll work out nicely. That's a pickup of 7 on the first down scramble.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, 49ers.
10.
Offside. Defense.
Second and inches. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down. Able to get about 3 that time on third and inches.
San Francisco.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down. And Mike Evans in the end zone again. This time, a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
4-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Here's Walker, and he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Brings up third down.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
What a luxury, Mike. Granted, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, handle the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
Moving to his right. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and that will lead to a second down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another first and 10 here. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. The 49ers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Come to the line for 2nd and 4. They run out of the gun, and here's James. As he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the 49ers will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And remember, Mike, he missed his only field goal earlier, so he had to sit and think about about this for quite a while, but no issues on this one, right down the middle.
Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that. They're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Mahomes back. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long. Now, Mahomes. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 3rd down.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. A fake to Walker, and now Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
49ers 9. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas
The
City.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in, that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big play here in the big game. 36 yards. Straight ahead, it's James. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown San Francisco. All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here?
Line up for the two-point
Now
conversion.
Purdy. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The drive for 2 does not work. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Osa Odigizua on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up
Second and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
the play fake. Here's Mahomes. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Second and 10. Shotgun run now with Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. Oh, the ball's out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. They'll come up for first and 10. Here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up.
He had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Purdy now on second down. Throw right side. He's got Contis, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down. 2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll be second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And they continue to go backwards. He is sacked again.
And it's a big-time sack by the defense, but Mike, you just can't take these sacks if you're the quarterback. End-of-game situations. You're trying to make something happen and come from behind. You have to understand throwaways. I don't care if you have to put the ball in harm's way.
And he will go down under the pressure. They got him. That puts a serious dent into any chances of mounting a comeback. They'll turn it over on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
On first down here, it's Smith. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll run here with Walker. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And the Chiefs have done it. They are once again Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
Another great moment for this terrific franchise. The Lombardi Trophy once again belongs to the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of Super Bowl 60.